Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be celebrating my 7,000 subscribers by explaining some things that I've learned and some things that have changed about myself since I started my YouTube channel. So if any of you guys are interested in perhaps starting a YouTube channel, or if you just are curious about my thoughts, then this is a video for you. So the main thing that has changed since I have started making YouTube videos is that I've noticed that I care a lot less about what other people think. When I first uploaded my first video, it was very scary because I didn't have that sort of back and forth that I'm used to in communication. It was like I just am saying everything that I think without any regard for how the other person might react. Like in most forms of communication, there's sort of, you know, obviously like the back and forth, like you're reacting in real time to what the audience is showing you or what just an individual person is showing you. And with YouTube, it's not like that. It is purely putting you out there, and then there's a delay in seeing how people take that. And I am the sort of person that thinks a lot about how what I say is going to come off to people. In fact, I arguably think too much about that. And so what I realized as I've been making videos is that you really can't please everyone. It's impossible. In the videos where I've tried to please everyone, I still didn't. And, you know, the more you try and please everyone, the less important what you're saying actually is, because it can get muddied. Like, actually picking something that you want to stand for and say is a lot more powerful than trying to say something general that everyone is gonna accept all the way. So just through trial and error, I feel like I've gotten a lot less sensitive to what people think about me because I've received a lot of negative comments, and I've noticed like month by month, like I get less reactive to them and I care less about what people think. And in turn with that, not only am I caring less about filtering the way that I say things based on how other people might respond, but I also, in doing so, it's been easier to find the right words to explain my logic. So, the more comfortable I get with talking straight from my heart and from my mind, and not bouncing back and forth off of somebody else, the easier it is to find the right words and communicate whatever I'm trying to say a lot easier. So yeah, I'm less sensitive, I'm less reactive, and I'm also more confident, because if I am better at choosing the words and communicating my message, and to see that people resonate with that message does wonders for confidence. Like, I don't even know how to really explain it, and I've attempted to say thank you on this channel before, and I guess I didn't say thank you earlier before this video started because I think it can seem kind of cheesy, and I don't even really know how to communicate it without, I don't know, like I don't really know how to communicate how grateful I am for each and every one of you that watch these videos, because you're allowing me to do what I love doing, which is communicating and creating community and sharing knowledge and getting people to critically think about themselves and about the world. And I don't know if I would have had the confidence to do it and to keep doing it and to keep leveling up and being more and more myself as time goes on if it wasn't for each and every one of you, especially your comments that let me know that either you relate or that maybe you were thinking about something I said. So yes, that's done absolutely wonders for my confidence. And when I first started this channel, it was sort of segmented where maybe I felt comfortable sharing these sorts of opinions online, but not in real life. But so the more and more comfortable I get with saying what I think, the more and more shocked I am whenever people resonate with it, because it's like I'm getting more and more specific into me, and then it gets even scarier to see what people are going to say. And so as that process has been happening, I really do know that I'm not alone, and I really do know that none of you guys watching this are alone, even if you and I don't always see eye to eye, because I think a lot of times when we feel alone, it's really just that our message isn't being received and not being shared to the right people. And I've always felt alienated and alone my entire life, and so for me to see that all I had to do was be more true to myself and share that truth more accurately, and I would find the most amazing people who also resonate with what I'm saying, that is remarkable to me, and that gives me an extreme faith in the world, because I really do believe that I'm not special in doing that, that anyone can do that, and you don't have to be a YouTuber to do that. It's just a matter of really understanding yourself better and having the confidence to explain yourself to other people, I think, is what makes people feel less misunderstood and less alone. And so the more comfortable I've gotten online, I've been able to take that offline and trust that even if this person right here next to me doesn't like me, that says nothing about me, and it says more to do with just our relationship. And to know that there are 7,000 people online that resonate with me, at least somewhat, makes me think that everyone has. Sorry guys, the video cut out, but pretty much what I was saying there is that your relationship with the person next to you, if you don't get along, that is totally okay. You don't have to change the core of who you are. Now there's a huge difference between, you know, changing the core of who you are and changing specific behavior just to make nice and ease conflict. Now, you should be looking to people around you as perhaps challenges and to help you grow, but who you are at your core, and only you know who that is, you have to listen to your inner wisdom to figure that out, should never change. And it doesn't have to. And so I guess another thing I've learned through making these videos is I believe in the power of sharing. I believe that that power brings people together. Oh, and something I was going to say earlier, I think along with that point, is that because I feel less of a need to become BFF and become super intimate with the people in my life next to me that might not be super similar to me, I feel a lot less needy with my friends, because I feel like I am a lot better at just accepting people for who they are and hoping that they accept me for who I am, and not feeling the need like I have to change who I am in order to be accepted by them. Because I have an understanding that my people do exist, and it doesn't always have to be the people that are conveniently around me. That's one of the things I think is amazing about the internet, is that it really does show you the scope of things and help you understand that you're not alone if you're able to use these tools positively. Now, we also can get caught up in using these tools to compare ourselves to other people, or to judge other people, or to, you know, to validate our own negative beliefs. But it doesn't have to be used that way. It can be used to expand our mind as to what's possible, as to who's out there, and to the things that we can do. So yeah, the power of sharing is huge for me, because I really do believe that everything that I have gone through, that somebody else has also gone through, and that by sharing some things that I've learned from it, that it could potentially help other people who are in that similar spot. And I personally love watching YouTube videos and other people who are explaining how they got over something whenever I'm in the middle of that thing. And so in general, that's what I try, and I believe in that principle. It's not like that I am always wanting attention or always wanting to talk about myself. I just actually believe in the principle that somebody has gone through what I'm going through now, and that I have gone through something that somebody else is going through now. And so whenever I have a realization, I feel the need to share it now. And I trust, in reading some of your guys' messages, I do trust that that is helpful. And ever since I've been doing videos, I've also found that I'm a lot more of a habitual person, because I didn't just come out of the womb feeling comfortable making videos. I had to make that a habit. One of my very first videos I made was actually about how deciding to get rid of drinking Diet Coke and cutting that habit changed my life, because it helped me realize how much control I have over things and helps me sort of grow my willpower. That is still very true, and I think that being able to get in the habit of making videos has done something similar. I've since also given up eating meat, and I've created all sorts of things. Like I started journaling more regularly and meditating more regularly, and I chart my analytics and like my habits regularly. And I think that seeing that you are capable of doing one habit can create a chain effect to all of the other habits. So just seeing that you're able to change one thing and then seeing the rewards of it can just have a total domino effect on every area of your life. And that's definitely true for me. I believe in myself more, and I've been able to see my willpower and trust that I don't always have to know what's coming up next, because if I've gotten over obstacles in the past, I can get over them now. And so I feel like I'm a more whole person 24/7, as opposed to showing different aspects of myself at different times, because I think I used to hide my light and certain parts of my personality around certain people that I didn't think would get it. And then those parts of my personality would feel starved because I would not give them the love and attention that they deserve. And now I feel like I have a habit of being myself and showing up as myself as often as possible. And it's so much easier to, like, that part of myself isn't starved, if that makes sense. She's alive and well. I'm giving her the attention she needs. And so when I'm with other people or other friends or family, like, I don't resent my family for not understanding me, because they don't need to understand me, because I feel understood, because I've found a outlet for my energy. So I'm not consistently trying to defend myself or make myself understood to people that aren't listening. So I can't even begin to explain how much happier I am with myself and how much more aligned I feel like the circumstances of my life are with who I am and who I always want to be. And I have every single one of you watching this to thank for that. And if you are someone that is interested in making a YouTube channel, or perhaps you want to blog or put yourself out there in some other way, I definitely recommend it. And I will say, you don't have to be a extroverted sort of person with a lot of things to say. And you also don't have to want to do this for a career. And you also don't have to be like that sort of content creator sort of person. You don't have to make money doing it. You don't even have to join a YouTube. I don't care what you do. The principle that I'm trying to get, that I'm recommending here, is the concept of expressing yourself in the way that feels the most natural for you, in the most authentic way, and using social media as a tool to do that. Now, I have a lot of energy. I'm a natural leader sort of person, and the way my YouTube channel is, this is me showing up as the way that is the most natural for me. And if you're like, maybe you're an INFP or an INFJ or something, those types came to mind, but it could be anyone. But perhaps you're looking to me and you're thinking, well, I could never do what you're doing. Well, good. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what you want to do. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to anyone you see. Because unless you have the desire to do what I'm doing or something similar to what I'm doing, then don't do it. Some of you might have the desire. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to put yourself out there more. If you have that desire, listen to that desire. It's there for a reason. But if you don't have the desire to do what I'm doing, then don't compare yourself to me. Maybe you want to start a blog. Maybe you want to just use Twitter more or put your art on Instagram. But I am definitely, if you have ever wanted to put yourself out there more on social media and find like-minded people so that you can have the conversations you want to have and not feel like you are having to hide a piece of yourself or not giving a part of your soul the expression that you want, I definitely encourage you to do it, and it could have life-changing effects. Don't think so much about it. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Go look at my first videos. Like, definitely anyone, go look at my first videos and see the way that I carried myself compared to the way I carry myself today. I believe in all of you, and I believe in all of your dreams. And the more I am watching my dreams come true, the more I believe in the principle of dreams coming true, because I know that I'm not special, and all I did was be a person that followed my heart, and anyone can do that. So thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for subscribing. And if you stumbled across this video because you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you wanted someone to just sort of give you the extra push, thank you so much for listening. If you like personality typology and self-growth stuff, or if you want to learn more about it, please subscribe and join my Facebook group, Personality Typology for Self-Growth, and have a wonderful rest of your day.